Hey everyone, it's Fated Oasis, and I'm here gonna start playing new Pokemon Snap for the first time. Of course, because it just came out. Have not played it yet. Got home from work about 2 hours ago. Super excited for this. Do not turn off the power when the autosave icon is shown. Great. Help me be a photographer. Sure. Choices for characters. Let's go with this one. My nickname is Fated Oasis. I am ready. As ready as I'll ever be. Hey Destiny, how you doing? Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences. I like the tights.
Greetings.
Hi there, I'm glad you made it. Welcome to the Laboratory of Ecology and Natural Sciences, or LENS for short. Get it? It's a photography joke. My name is Mirror. Get it? It's a photography joke. Wait. I'm researching Pokemon and their natural environment here on Florio Island.
Yeah, so...
And that's not all. The professor's going to study every single island here in the Lental region. No one's ever done an ecological survey like this before. It's going to be amazing.
Huh?
No one. Aren't you forgetting a certain explorer? Friend broke his arm after being tackled in PE yesterday. Ooh, that sounds rough. Good point. You've read the stories of Captain Vince, haven't you? No? No, I have not. Even counting him, Professor, your survey is going to be the first of its kind in 100 years. That's awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thanks. This is Rita. Her parents are good friends of mine. She's here on vacation while her school's on break. I'm doing pretty well, Destiny. I'm super excited to play this game. It's the weekend, so I don't have to work for like 72 hours. I'm not just here to goof off, Professor. I'm your research assistant. Ah, yes, that's right, and I appreciate the help.
Anyway.
Now, before we go over what you'll be doing in this... before we go over what you'll be doing in this program, why don't we step into the lab to get settled?
Yep.
Right you are, Professor. I'll lead the way.
Now.
Alright, allow me to explain. The Lental region is absolutely teeming with Pokemon. Photographing these Pokemon helps us learn more about them and their ecosystem. I'm sorry, just getting distracted by the Pokemon running in the background.
Mm.
That's exactly what you're here to do.
By the way,
At night, you might even get to see glowing Pokemon. They're really pretty.
All right.
Now, without further ado, here's your research camera. That's, Huh. Okay. That's a unique design for a camera. I'm just trying to think, like, all of the, like, DSLRs and everything are big and bulky and everything. We can use them to communicate with each other and the rest of the team too, so they're also phones. It's more than just a camera, it lets you keep in touch and analyze data on the fly.
Yep.
It'll also serve as a sort of ID badge for you here, so take good care of it. There are two of you, you're not going to remember me? That lens is magic. How would it fit in... okay.
what do you think?
Awesome, right? Professor invented it.
Professor,
Can I explain how to use it, Professor?
Anyway.
Sure thing, Rita. Assist away. I'll go take care of some other preparations. Alright, come on, let's go outside. Tutorials are based on default button layouts. Thanks.
Let's see.
Perfect timing.
Try getting a shot of that Pokemon. You can press the A button to take a photo. Yes! Nice going!
Pavilion. So, I'm gonna be honest, I know the first 151 Pokemon plus, like, cherry pick a few of the later ones.
Now why don't you try moving the camera?
Earlier I spent like 3 hours playing the Utopia demo on Switch. I found it fun since I played 3DS before. That's cool. Why don't you try moving the camera up on your
See that
shot?
circle in the center of your viewfinder? That's called the pointer.
Okay.
If you use the left stick to move the pointer around, the camera will move to follow it. Give it a try.
Oh, okay. Right, yeah, Pokemon Snap controls. Got it.
You can point the camera up and down and even spin all the way around left or right. You can use motion controls
Can't go
to
down
aim your
real
camera
too
too.
far. Motion controls, can't do that.
Oh, look! Here comes Pikachu! Try getting a shot of that Pikachu! First, move the pointer so it's lined up with Pikachu. Did you see that shape appear around Pikachu just now? Whatever that shape is around is the subject of your photo. Remember that.
I wonder if it's gonna focus on that
It'll
part.
be important when the professor's evaluating your photos. Try snapping a photo. That's it! Great job! But since Pikachu's a little far away, it looks kind of small, huh? Times like this call for zooming in.
Heck yeah, zoom.
Zoom in, just hold the ZL button. You'll stay zoomed in until you let go. Try
Hold to
snapping a
zoom,
photo of
okay.
Pikachu looking nice and big.
Ah, come on, scratch your ear
Hold
again.
the ZL button to zoom
No,
in.
I'm doing it.
The A button to take a
Give me a
photo.
sec. You gotta wait for the right shot. I know how this works.
Hold the ZL button to zoom in and press the
Nope.
A button to take a photo. Hold the ZL button to zoom in and press the A button to take a photo.
Come on. Scratch your ear again. No? Come on.
Hold the ZL button to zoom in and press the A button to take a photo.
It's not gonna do it, is it? Pikachu! You're ruining my photographs.
ZL button to zoom
Fine.
in and press Great! See how much bigger it looked that time?
Where are you going?
You want your subject's whole body.
You want your
smack
subject's
dab
whole
in the middle
body.
of the frame, looking big.
Sure.
Looks like you've already gotten the hang of using your camera. You're doing great. Oh, right. You can adjust your camera and motion controls from the settings menu. You can also adjust them from the pause menu while you're out doing research. Hey, Professor, we've covered the basics.
Hello.
Hello. How is that? I hope you're getting the hang of your research camera.
Anyway.
I'll evaluate the photos you took. Okay, this is make or break for this game, the evaluation. Everyone listen.
First of all,
I'm choosing one shot of each poke. Oh, wait. Hey, Artemis, how you doing? Yeah, this game came out today, and I've been hyped for it for, like, the last month, and also the last 22 years. Pick whichever shots you think are best. So I get one of... Yeah, right? Like, I played all of the first one over and over for, like, probably, like, 3 or 4 years. And then would still go back to it every once in a while. And, like, just make another one. Just make another one. Everything I've heard about this game is that it's a lot like the original Pokemon Snap. So... but more so, which is great. You can choose... Oh, I need to turn off my chat because it's blocking the text. You can choose photo with left or right, remove the pointer, press A to decide. Okay. Oh, okay. Or just use the D-pad. Got it. Well, obviously the bigger Pikachu. Shame I've never played the original or really seen it. Most is complete. That's fine, Destiny. From what I hear, this is basically just like the original game, so if you want to play Pokemon Snap, this is probably the one you want. And to be honest, I bet the controls for the first one probably don't hold up as well as I think they do. Alright, so here's the part that matters. The professor. Evaluating my photos.
A new discovery.
A new discovery, okay. First thing I do is rate from 1 to 4 stars. Photos of Pokemon in an ordinary state get fewer stars. More unusual behavior means more stars. Simple enough. The number of stars a photo receives doesn't affect its score. Every category is important. Okay. Camera keeps logs of what was happening when you took each photo. Pose. Size is straightforward. Logic subject. Okay, you're gonna teach me everything. Yep. Size, placement, center of the frame. Bonus points if there are other Pokemon. Looking good. Hard to believe you're a beginner. Alright, that doesn't seem bad. 1 star. And the civilian taken at the side instead of dead on.
Nice work.
I see it's in flight. Okay. Okay. So he didn't say you were close or wonderful.
How was it?
What'd you think? Once you get your photos evaluated, you can use them to fill out your very own Pokemon photo decks. That'll be a great milestone to work toward.
All right.
That about does it. I think it's time you set off on your adventure.
Now then.
That should about do it. See this pod? It'll carry you on your foot. It's the 01! It's the 01!
By the way,
It's called the Neo one. Oh, okay. They changed the name because it's new. It's the best. It can teleport to far off places in no time flat.
Here's the thing.
I finally put the finishing touches on it not long ago with a little help from someone I know. See, it makes use of energy hotspots scattered throughout the Lento region.
jeez.
Come on, Professor, the details can wait.
Mhm.
That's cool. Let's get you moving. Climb in and touch your camera to the console. Just boop my camera on the console.
Good luck! You got this!
Enjoy your first photo expedition. That's the entrance to Florio Nature Park. The Neo 1 will automatically follow a set route. You can just focus on looking around and taking photos.
Couldn't get a good picture of those. Okay, I might have to change what buttons do what. Group key. Great. Some Bouffalance in the background. Save the group key for now anyway for points. Yeah, okay. Right stick is faster move. For both sticks at the same time. That's cool. Thing over here. No? Nope. Missed whatever that was. Alright, facing away from me, but that's okay. Great big Bidoof over there. One building a dam. Magikarp hanging out, that's cool. Yeah, I'm really liking the detail right now. Pichu in there. Another Grookey. Do I have a limit on photos? I see 53 in the corner. Is that how many I've taken? Okay, nope, that's my limit. Cool. Oh, there's a... You fool. Rumples. Talos. I can get a better picture of Villian. Nope. Okay. Not gonna look at the camera. What are these? Comfy. Okay, that's probably the end point of the level.
That symbol marks the spot where you'll teleport back to camp.
Yep.
Basically, it's the end of the course. When you get
Okay.
back, I'll take a look at your photos.
Okay, so I had like 40 photos left. I can take a lot more than I'm taking.
Welcome back. Anyway,
Okay, let's sort through these photos. So I got 5 pictures of Dodrio. Sleeping. Those are a little small. Oh, it tells me what the star rating are right off the bat. So let's go with this for the 1 star, and... Oh no, I can only show 1 photo. Okay. Let's go for that one. Okay, sort by. Okay, I only have 1 photo of that. 1 photo of that, it's pretty terrible. I didn't really get a good photo of Pavilion, but maybe that'll be worth more points than the previous one. I like the climbing one. Are those all 1 star? Those are all 1 star. 1 photo of that. 3 stars. Let's do that. Pretty clear picture of Pichu. Oh, my Bidoof pictures are not great. These ones are getting chased. Maybe that's a thing. Magikarp splashing around. Fantastic. And I had a group of Halo. Alright, let's show the professor.
Alright. A new discovery.
You're going to be saying a new discovery a lot.
Great timing.
Something caught its attention. Alright. Oofalon is probably one.
A new
Yeah.
discovery. Nice work.
Closer Pokemon is looking at the camera, the value of score and direction. Okay, and then I'm wondering if that star is bronze because it's 1 star or if it's because that's like a decent-ish score for 1-star photos. Grookey, this photo's terrible.
A new discovery.
It's looking away, it's tiny. Strange not hearing the old Professor Oak lines because he didn't say stuff. It's not a very good picture. He said you were close and wonderful. I don't think he ever said anything negative.
Nice work.
Size is great. This thing's gigantic, but it's pointing away. Alright. Yeah, we'll go with the new photo. And I'll take a better one later, I swear. Orpal on a tree.
A new discovery. Perfect timing.
Trying to get close-ups of their faces. I can't when they're on a tree. Come on, Professor. It's a good picture of Swanna.
A new discovery. Nice work. A new discovery. Nice work.
Fairly common behavior. Hey, Glass. Currently in the car, so I won't be able to hear you. Hope it stream. Well, hi anyway. Another Pokemon in the photo is a nice touch.
A new discovery. Nice work.
That's a good 1-star of Magikarp. Bidoof. It's tiny, but there are multiple of them, and they're getting scared by Dodrio. Great job getting the Pokemon to look straight at you. Yes, that's something I did. Getting it to look straight at me. Not getting lucky.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Gold Star.
A new discovery. Great timing.
This apparently was no easy shot to get. And it's a gold 3-star.
A new discovery. Nice work.
So is that silver or diamond star?
How was it?
So, what did you think?
Anyway.
One last thing, let me tell you about research levels. I didn't level up? Okay, I need to take more pictures. Your research level on a course tells you how much progress you've made there. Once that level goes up, you may see Pokemon behave in ways you haven't seen before. Oh. Okay, so as I play through a level more often, things about the level will change. Key to raising your research level is to observe all types of Pokemon's behaviors. That means getting photographs of them in every category from 1 to 4 stars. Fill up that Photodex. Get out there and snap lots of photos and cherish the encounters with Pokemon you have along the way. Great work researching this new site. I hope next trip goes just as well. I got a box. Photo program newbie. Okay. So I'm getting these titles that I'm not sure what to use them for. Let's save some photos to the album. Choose photos to save to your album, which is your space in the lab. You can also choose Resnap to make some changes to your photos before you save them. So, save this Magikarp. Okay, what is Resnap? Oh, I can... That's not something you can really do with photography. Okay, it's background blur. Got it. Entirely sure what focus size is doing. Oh, okay. Closer to the camera. Right there. And it's at, ooh. Just silhouettes, okay. Sure, let's save that photo. I don't really think I want to save any of the rest of these yet. Not until I know what's going on, really. Let's return to camp.
Now then.
That covers just about everything.
Hey, so
Can we go on a nighttime photo shoot later? Not yet, but soon, after a little more practice. Beta didn't level up. How's this game so far? Already beat it, right? I played one level, so yes. By the way, don't forget you can come back to the lab and take a look at your Photodex anytime. I'll explain more about that when you stop by the lab.
Anyway.
Don't let me keep you any longer. Go have a good time and snap some photos. Heck yeah! Nice relaxing game where I get to take photos of Pokemon. Let's go into settings. Let's keep motion controls off for now. Sure. Camera speed should go up some. I found it a little bit sluggish. Same with pointer speed. Left stick regular? Oh, instead of inverted. Regular's fine. And almost fine. Sure. Lots of question marks. Kind of want to take a photo to be on R, because then it feels like I'm actually hitting a camera. Turn around on the D-pad. I didn't even try that. Okay. Camera. Oh, okay. Right stick is just move camera. Left stick is move pointer. Okay. Let's do that. Those seem cool. Undiscovered. Don't display. Auto upload photos. Let's not auto upload anything. Actually, it was default. Let's just keep it on.
All right.
Alright. Let's go research.
Ah,
You headed out on another expedition already?
now.
Before you go, let me tell you one more thing you can do with your research camera. You can run a scan. That'll give you details about your surroundings. It tells you about nearby Pokemon and points out anything unusual.
Hey, so
What counts as unusual? You never give me a solid answer. You know, weird.
So,
Basically, anything that makes the system go, check this out.
yeah.
Guess that's all the detail we're gonna get.
Yep.
You'll get the hang of it once you try it.
Yep.
Alright. Let's do a nice demo of this.
Running a scan is easy. All you gotta do is press the X button. Try it out. You saw that Pokemon's name pop up, right?
Okay.
And did you also notice that question mark? That tells you there's something you can take a closer look at. First, move the pointer over the question mark.
What's weird with the Neo
Did you
one?
see the pointer change shape?
Where you going, Pikachu?
That's your cue to press and hold the X button to analyze whatever's there. Give it a try. There! Now you should see the results. Come
Okay.
to think of it, I heard that a friend of the professor's came up with the name Neo1. Well, pretty easy, right? When this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen, there's something nearby to check out.
Okay.
When you see that, try running a scan and taking a careful look around.
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, right, I almost forgot. There's one more cool thing you should know about scanning. Some Pokemon will react to the sound and electrical signal from the scan. If it gets their attention, that's your chance to snap a photo.
Okay, so scanning sometimes makes
Professor calls
Pokemon
it an
notice.
accidental say cheese feature. Anyway, that ought to cover everything. Professor,
Yo, Prof, explanation's all done.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rita. Don't hesitate to run a scan. It'll tell you a lot about your surroundings. Scanning's just like tasing a Pokemon. No, that's the Pester Ball, and they removed it. Because it's like tasing a Pokemon. I think they removed it. I saw some of what's in the game in like the preview footage. Gonna miss Pester Ball. Yeah, if it's actually gone, like, oh well. That was never really my favorite. It always felt weird. I'm like, so I'm gonna throw this slightly poisonous gas at these Pokemon to just mess with them? Nah.
First of all,
Okay. Try taking lots of photos of Pokemon at the nature park during the day. Okay. I don't have anything else to do, but sure, let's do that.
mhm.
Okay, 72 photos. That's pretty big for a roll of film.
Good luck.
What are these things? No idea. Trash cans, maybe? Hey, Bidoof, that's a big picture of you. Now go get on top of the thing. I'm gonna keep missing that flying mouse thing. But I don't know what it is. Wait, no, mushrooms. Crystal bloom. Okay. I feel like the camera's not as fast as I want it to be still. That's a little too fast. It's totally weird, and the slight sadistic side enjoyed pelting them with non-stop pesters. See, I enjoy just hitting them in the head with apples. Or Pokemon food. I already have that photo. I'll get one of the Bidoofs building a dam in a sec. No, you're not going to turn around? Okay. Oh right, you're sleeping. I didn't get a great photo of that. Okay, yep, what's up? This tree, something we... Oh, it's a Hoot Hoot. Just in there. Alright. See, that's probably something that I could use, like, I don't know, a Pokemon flute. Wake them up. Actually, probably since this thing has, like, day-night cycles. It's probably gonna be that.
It's time.
No? Okay. I keep hitting right trigger, not right bumper. That's not the camera button. Nope, done. Alright, the Neo 1 is set to return.
It's time.
It's time. Getting the hang of this, aren't? Getting the hang of this course, aren't you? Why don't you pick some photos to show me? Heck yeah. So I think I kept a 2-star before. Let's go with that one. This picture shows the whole Doduo, or Dodrio. Oof. I didn't get any good pictures of them. I was close though. Let's just get a big old Bidoof butt. This is a photo of Bouffalon? Really? Okay, this one's not going to be worth enough, but let's try it anyway. Do I want looking at the camera, or do I want multiple flying? I think I want looking at the camera. Sure. I can't show those to the professor. Lots of butt shots, yep.
Now then.
What do we got?
Nice work.
That's not bad. Okay, so that's silver, and then the 2-star I have is diamond. What a beautiful Pokemon. This is not going to be as good a shot. Okay, 50 points less. Let's keep the old one. Next is Bidoof. What a butt shot.
Nice work.
Look at the size of that Bidoof. This is a gold star photo of Bidoof. Yes, I will keep butt shot.
Nice work.
I came 4 points short. Oof.
Perfect timing.
I'm sorry, what are the Bouffalant actually doing in that photo? Let's keep the one that actually shows them. Absolutely captivating. Yeah, that's a lot better.
Nice work.
Is it 2-star? Okay. Oh, because I called it and then took the photo. Hoot hoot. Check out this new Pokemon.
New discovery.
It's a butt.
Nice work.
It's hard to get the whole Pokemon in frame when it's half inside a tree. Hey, Tailo.
Nice work.
This is better than the shot of 3 of them. It is looking straight at me, that is true. Let's go with that. Now hopefully I've leveled up and something occurs. Yeah. 60,000!
Alright.
Another step forward for our research. I bet Pokemon in the area are getting comfortable with you. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made in your research, I've got something to report. I can't actually do science without you. I'll fill you in once photos are squared away. I think you'll be pleased to hear this. Let's save some very important photos of well, we've got this Bidoof here that I need to just... I mean, that's what Pokemon's all about. Like, give these 10-year-olds this encyclopedia, this empty encyclopedia. That Bidoof is very important, yes. It's actually, oh, I can tilt. Get some weird angles on this Bidoof here. Let's blur the background a little bit to give this Bidoof a nice focus. Oh, these filters are going to be terrible. Oh, there's comments under all of these photos already. In flight, on alert, smooth swimming, pretty common behavior, nice and calm. Hurry, hurry. Okay. Anything else I wanted to save? I don't think so. No, I'm good. Let's return to camp.
Hello.
Your photography seems to be going well.
Anyway,
I think you're about ready for a nighttime visit to Floria Nature Park. Heck yeah.
here's the thing.
Hopefully you'll get to see one of Lentil's greatest wonders, a glow called the Illumina phenomenon.
Speaking of,
You're the one who discovered how that glow happens, right, Professor? Are you also the one that named it? Because it's a mouthful. Illumina phenomenon. Explaining the process scientifically was just one step toward my ultimate goal. Conquering the world, finding the special Pokemon spoken of in Legends of Lentil. Okay, so this game has a Mew equivalent. Got it. You mean the Illumina Pokemon? I thought they were made up. Oh, it's just...
No.
These are special. Very much real. You've seen the photos from Captain Vince's travelogue, haven't you? I mean, that one looks like a cross between a UFO and Bigfoot, so...
what?
You can barely tell what's in those photos. And they're ancient anyway. Literally 100 years old. They shot these on film.
All right now.
But we can discuss that later. For now, enjoy your nighttime outing. I want to take pictures around this area, because there are a lot of Pokemon around here. Alright.
Did you know?
At night you may be able to see them. Yep. Okay, cool.
Oh, right.
Okay, you're just telling me stuff I know. Got it. Alright, let's go to the park at night.
You might get to see a whole new side of Pokemon at night. Watch for differences in their behavior.
Badoof butt. Just ran away. Oh, hey, Bouffalant. You're pretty big. You're right here. Not gonna wake up though, are you? Pidgey? Pidgeot. Great. Bouffalant butt. Swing around here. Nothing. Good shots. Here's some birds. Caterpie. String shot. Noises are coming from that bump. So you're just telling me about the crystal bloom? Okay. Torterras. There's a block in my path here. And I guess I'll go around. Those are babies. Oh, ducklets. Okay. Okay, Scorbunny will pay attention. Lots of noises from every direction. Hey, Hoot Hoot's out. Good pictures. Pincer! Oh, no, you're facing the wrong way. Okay. It's a better Hoot Hoot. Okay, can I get you to face me?
Hey, do you copy? We just picked up a huge energy reading near you. The professor's busy trying to make sense of the data. Let's ask him about it when you get back.
That's gonna be my picture of Scorbunny right there. Only you had an apple. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a lot to discuss. Oh no, I'm in trouble. What did I do? First, let's get your photos evaluated. You know, it's rude to just take photos of their butts. What's my enlarge button? Do I have one? It's weird that this version of the photo here is a little lower resolution. Alright, Bidoof looking at me. Big boofs. That one's okay. That one's gotten more in the frame. We'll go with 6. They're all 2 stars too, that's good. Did I get good pictures of Pidgeot? That's a good picture of Pidgeot. Wait, why is this one a 2 star and this one a 1 star? Let's go for the 2 star. Because I have a feeling that getting the 1 star... I got a 4 star. Heck yeah. String Shot is 4 stars. I think just looking at me instead of... Well... It's not in the center, though. I think this one will be better. No, I like this photo. I like 8. No, I like Murkrow 8. Okay, Combee, I had the 1. Surprised 1. That's the only 2 star one too. Great. Torterra, bunch of 1 stars. That's not... I didn't mean for it to be a Torterra. Right in the center of the frame. Okay, Hoot Hoot. Let's go with that one. And, the terrible shots of Pinsir. Hey, Prof, take a look at all these pictures. See how bad they are?
Let's do this.
Let's do this. Scorbunny is sleeping.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Alright, is this better than Bidoof Butt?
Great timing.
Great timing. Seems ordinary enough. This looks like it's... This shot is 1 point worse than Bidoof Butt. That's great. Let's obviously keep the one that's worth more for no reason other than it's worth more.
Nice
Alright, 2-star Bouffalant. I feel like right in the center of the frame isn't necessarily important considering how this shot is, but he actually likes the butt one more. Yeah, by 1 point. It was larger, it was in the center of the frame.
discovery.
Plenty of reasons. Also big Bidoof butt. I do like that shot. Caterpie using string shot.
A new discovery. Perfect timing.
Alright, some flying Murkrows.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Not bad.
A new
Alright, you want a
discovery.
close-up of faces. Here's a close-up of a face. It's 3 faces.
Nice work.
Cortera.
A new discovery. Great timing.
Great timing. It's fast asleep. Because, you know, that's something you needed timing for. And not just, you know, any time within this 8-hour span.
Nice work.
Yeah, this is not a better shot. Other Pokemon. Nice. Keep the good photo. Ducklets are new.
A new discovery.
They're all the way over there, though. Look at how small they are. They are 208 small.
Nice work.
Yellow numbers are good. You can tell a lot from its expression, like, it wants to kill me. Probably not, but it's super wary of me. Pinsir, this is a terrible
A
shot.
new discovery. Nice work.
Seems like it's on its way somewhere. Okay. Oh, Park Night is a different level than Park Day. Ooh, okay. I got a box.
Ah,
I've got something to report. I'll fill you in once you're squared. Okay. So, I got some photos I want to save. Where was... That's the photo. Nice and calm. Attacking me. The ghost, it's late for me. Hope you have fun playing Pokemon Snap. Thank you, Destiny. Thanks for tuning in, watching, hanging out, chatting. Have a good night. Catch you later. Taking it easy? Question mark? On alert. Okay, just that one of the Pidgeot. Let's return to camp. I can't tell if the low frame rate on the arrows of the loading screen is by design or not.
That's intriguing. Oh, something incredible has happened.
A hologram appeared on my table.
Yes. Here's the thing.
When you got near that field of flowers, you picked up an incredibly strong energy reading. That's
Also,
true, that did happen. You said that. Source seemed to be moving too, if only slightly. Which suggests that we've got here is an Illumina Pokemon? We can't be sure yet, but I suspect so. I wonder why it showed up. Did you do anything special? I don't remember. I also doubt that it appeared when it did by chance. I mean, I was in this giant vehicle that probably was giving off some weird energy things, because it then teleported away. I think you should be the one to investigate the area where the reading is from. Great.
What?
I want to go see too. You can watch through the monitor with me.
all right.
Oh.
Here.
Illumina spot. I mean, sure. Let's do that, whatever that means.
Well, that's definitely where the reading was coming from. Do you see or hear anything?
Just you. I'm being attacked. It's surrounding me. That's a big Pokemon. Oh dear. Hi. Camera. Camera, where's my camera?
That Meganium's the Illumina Pokemon! Quick, get its picture!
I bet I'm only going to be able to show you one of these, aren't I? No, you don't care? Okay. Where you going? Okay, bye.
And off it goes. on too. Let's chat when we get back.
Alright. Got a lot to discuss, but first let's get your photos evaluated. I only get to choose one. Oh, I hadn't taken a picture of a... Okay, sure. I guess that's a thing. Does it not count as... Cannot select photos in which the Illumina phenomenon isn't shown. Oh. Well, that's weird. Why can't I just have a photo of a Meganium? Also, this guide on the right here says that I've got a 3-star photo, but I'm not allowed to select it because it's not one of the photos. It's this one. Okay, well, at least I know that it has to be shiny now. Choose a 2-star. That one's good. Alright, Prof. Show me what I got.
All right. A new discovery. Great timing.
Okay, great. I'm glad I took that photo of that. I got more than 1 point, so I leveled up.
Oh,
Look at that, you've hit a new stage in your research. Keep an eye out for changes, no matter how small. Like this best shot. Nice pose. That's a Machamp. What's a Machamp doing? Oh, I got... Okay. You unlock more filters. That's good. Because the ones that were there were not great.
ah,
By the way, now that we've got the Illumina Pokemon info, I've got something to report. I don't think I want to save any of those.
You're back!
Yes, you're back.
Uh-huh.
That was amazing, right? Wasn't it gorgeous? Wasn't it huge? And was it saying something? I didn't notice that. Take a deep breath. Look who's talking. You were practically dancing. Moving on. That Meganium was an Illumina Pokemon, just like in the legends. Remind me what the legends say about Illumina Pokemon again, Professor? Rita, it said they exist. Didn't they supposedly save Lentil from a huge disaster a long time ago or something? Oh, probably. That's how all legends are.
also.
Illumina Pokemon were also said to have distinctive patterns. They glow with unusual light. You know, they illuminate.
Right.
Convinced the events in those legends really did happen. And discovering the true history of this region could be the key that opens up all of our research. Wasn't there one more important thing? I mean, sure. It's pretty late. Let's pick up the conversation tomorrow. tomorrow.
Morning.
Did you manage to get some sleep? Now, as Rita already told you,
Here's the thing.
I've been preparing to launch an ecological survey spanning the entire Lental region. Excuse me.
Huh?
You think there's a connection? Yes, I'm magical.
But
Really? Jeez. But...
right?
Sure, yes, I will play in the video game.
Well?
Oh, they had to wait until morning to ask me because they
Well,
rendered this
let's make it
cutscene in the
official.
day outside.
With a team badge.
Ah, great. Am I gonna have to buy another
Yep.
pin? Okay.
Alright.
What are we waiting for? Adventure awaits.
Hmm.
Not to rain in your parade, Rita. But I need to get a couple more things ready first.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Prof has to do some things. I got a box. It's a sticker? I want a pin. Let's see what's in the lab. I don't think I've actually investigated this.
Here.
This is the prof's lab. Not that it's your first time here, of course.
Alright.
What can I do here? That server over there will restore research work. There are a few things you can do with all that data.
First.
Check your photo decks,
Then.
your space. Oh, good. Popular social media network, your space.
By the way. Wow. Professor!
Also,
Whoa! Came over real fast.
Oh,
If you use the online internet feature, you can see photos from players all around the world. I will not do that now, as people have no doubt gotten farther than me in this game.
agreed.
okay. Alright.
Try everything out. I'm good.
Hi.
Hi! Alright, let's go forward.
All right.
Now that you're a full-fledged team member, I have something for you that'll come in handy. It's an apple!
Yep. Huh?
Yes, that's how interns work, Rita. You do the work for him so he doesn't have to.
Hmm.
Time to explain like the great assistant I am. The professor phased out of existence.
So this is...
I feel like there should just be an animation for walking away, maybe? It's a fluff fruit. They grow here in the Lental region. Sweet and tasty and make a great snack for Pokemon.
Wow.
Okay, so it's not that the professor synthesized a fantastic Pokemon food and made it shaped like an apple. It's that they grow apples here. Okay.
Alright.
It's way lighter and softer, so you can hit Pokemon in the head without it feeling cruel. Yep.
You you can throw a fluff fruit by pressing the B button. Give it a try. There! See? It came to get a bite. Who doesn't love a little snack? You can move the pointer around to aim your throw.
Yep, aim where the pointer goes.
It's the same as aiming your camera.
Yep,
Just move the left stick to aim, then press the B button to throw. Give it
absolutely.
another try.
If you want, sure. I want you to come way up here.
Take a few more practice throws. If you want to throw farther, aim a little bit higher.
No, I want the Pikachu to get up here. Oh, they disappear,
Some
okay.
Pokemon might not be interested. Maybe they're more cautious and hungry. Alright, that should be enough practice.
Okay.
Don't forget what I told you, okay?
What? Alright. Pretty easy, right? I think that should be all you need to know. Throw apples at the Pokemon. I've got an idea. You should try testing Fluff Fruit and taking some more photos in the meantime.
Hello.
I see you finished explaining. I rushed over here as quickly as I could.
Now then.
Len talk.
Yep.
Huh.
By the way.
I'm not sure I understand what's going on there, but I'll figure it out. Oh, like that. Hit Y. Oh, I've got requests. Okay. I don't know who Iris or Liam are, but... or what it looks like when a Torterra yawns. Aren't you cursed now too? Okay. So you want a picture of the Torterra yawning. Oh, this is just a photo you took. Okay. Have you seen which Pokemon is scorching these fruits? Hint, hint. Okay, the professor wants to see the Scoreberry actually doing that. Gathering natural power from their surroundings. Okay. And there's more Meganium, I guess, maybe. Or some other Pokemon that it's friends with.
Hello.
Hello! Let's do the... well, I guess Shockingly Well Done's probably going to be during the night. You catch them doing that. So I guess let's do night and try and see if we can see the Scorbunny scorching the fruit and try and get the yawning Torterras?
Good luck.
Bouffalants are too asleep to notice. Waking that Bouffalant up. flying away. Crows. Tangrowth. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's a big Tangela thing. Okay. They gave Tangle an evolution. That's cool. Let's take an actual good photo of this. Oh, there's a pincer there. Probably didn't get a photo of it. Okay, when are you yawning? Heck yeah, I've got apples. They're not called apples, though. They're called, fluff fruit. Because they're super light. So that you can hit Pokemon in the head with them and not... That's a good question. Is there a limit? Hold on, let me... Sleeping Bidoof. Okay, I'm jamming the button as quickly as I can. No, just seems to be like a... Yeah, hit everything with one. Yep. Nothing up there. Maybe I can hit this Hoot Hoot. I can't. Missed. I'll hit the one on the sign. Hey, Pinsir. Nice big shots of you. You don't care about apples. This Hoot Hoot's totally getting hit with a, Oh. Okay, hi. Heck yeah. Get hit. Walking around?
It's time.
Bees don't care. Well, they do care, I just can't see them. Okay, I think we're done. I didn't get a photo of Scorbunny scorching that fruit. Maybe I don't do that at night, maybe that it's during the day? Are Scorbunny nocturnal? Let's see what we got here. We got Sleeping Bidoof. This Bouffalante's not happy. Let's take the 2-star. Tangrowth is a Pokemon I did not know existed. Hoot Hoot getting laid out. Okay, so I'm assuming 2 stars yawning. Sure, I guess that's a Ducklet. That's a good Magikarp photo. All 4-star. Let's take, that one's too big. Can't see the whole Pokemon in the frame, but those are flying away. So let's go with that. Pinsir. Got a good Pinsir shot. That's a good Pinsir shot. These are terrible. Yeah, all of those Pinsir shots were of the Crystal Bloom. Alright. Yo, Prof. I hit things with apples. Check out my photos.
Do this. Nice
What a charmer. Nope. Still not as good as Bidoof Butt.
Nice work.
Looks like it's been bopped by something. Heck yeah, it has. Piss off the Bouffalant, get diamond stars. I don't think it's a fetish thing. I think it's just the size of that photo, and it's very centered. It's just not facing me.
Nice work.
2-star photo on Scorbunny. Check out this
A
Tangrowth.
new discovery. Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
You can see both its legs. Aha! I knew hitting things with apples was the way to go.
Nice work.
What fascinating behavior. I'm a little disappointed they don't say, like, it's yawning. But I guess he just said the Hoot Hoot said you can see both legs. So, I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, does that count for fulfilling that request?
Nice work.
Alright, Magikarp. This is a good photo.
Nice work.
What? Okay, I'll take the bronze.
Nice work.
Size seems off. There's too much of the Pokemon outside of the frame. Much better pincer. Perfect size, perfect direction, almost perfect placement. Heck yeah.
Nice work.
I guess I didn't have a 1-star photo of Combee before, it was a 2-star. Yeah. Let's keep the better photo. I mean, there's a 4-star version of every Pokemon you have to figure out. That's what it seems like, yeah, because there was that Caterpie, that string shot, and that was the 4-star. So I'm assuming I've got to get every Pokemon to do a certain thing, and that'll be the 4-star version. I don't know if you probably missed the beginning. The star is not a rating. It is, it's not that 3-star is better than 2-star, it's that it's doing a rarer action. So we want to see the 1-star is like the most common, hanging around or sleeping or whatever, and then the 4-star is, wow, it doesn't do this that often. Are stars important? The stars themselves don't seem to be important. I'm not collecting stars. It looks like I can just save one photo for each star level. As big as possible. Were there any photos I wanted to save? Probably not. I gotta save all the important photos so I can drive down to Blockbuster. Sorry, so I can have my mom drive me down to Blockbuster and print them out on little stickers. No, I guess we're good. So one of the Blockbuster printer things sale, something like 13,000. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, you gotta be ready. You can do it. Just focus. Huh?
Well, look who it is.
I've got a rival. It's Todd!
Hey, Professor. It's been a while.
And he's got a real camera. Todd, for those that don't know, is the main character of the first Pokemon Snap. He's a professional Pokemon photographer. His work takes him all over the world.
Hi.
And so,
Heck yeah, it is Todd.
thank you.
It's like 25 years later as Todd has grown by 6 years. Yeah. So I guess in universe it's not 25 years later, because it is 22 years after the first game came out. But yeah, Todd's not that much older, huh? Or maybe he is, and maybe he just doesn't show it. You know, maybe he's. I'm assuming Todd was like early photographer, maybe like 16, 17 in Pokemon Snap 1, because he was still working for Professor Oak. So that would make him late 30s, early 40s. Ash Ketchum has been 12 for like 30 years. Yeah, well.
Huh?
This guy a friend of yours, Professor?
Mm-hmm.
An old travel companion, to be precise. He's been helping me plan our big survey of Lentil, too.
Huh.
No kidding.
Whoa.
Is that the new pod you put together? Reminds me of the good old days. Heck yeah, it does.
Okay.
Hey, let me see those limited Pokemon photos. I mean, there's the one that we saved.
Wow, you've really got an eye for this.
Thanks, Todd.
Hey!
Huh?
Oh, wait, do I have a rival?
Back off, kid! Get your own mentor!
What? Two people can't have the same mentor? Phil. Phil, don't be a jerk. New teammate, huh? I'm Phil, Todd's #1 student.
Okay now.
Easy there, Phil.
Well,
I'm gonna take part in this big ecological survey myself, but I have another idea. How about I send Phil with you instead?
Yep.
Fine. Okay.
Awesome!
He's not gonna be sharing my pod, is he? I don't want this dude with a Starmie haircut getting all up in my grill.
however,
I'll need that badge back eventually. Oh, you're borrowing it. Huh. If I take a super cool photo, I get to keep the badge. Kid is half Starmie. Yeah! That's exactly what it... Like,
And,
that's just his hair. It's just Starmie.
Okay. Now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey.
That's a big island. That's a lot bigger than the tiny thing that we were on.
Now then,
This is Florio Island, our home sweet home. Circled spot here is our camp.
also,
The survey will take us past these shores. Bella Silva. Bella Silva? Okay. Founja Jungle. Get it? Because... photography joke? No. Why are we starting there?
Yep.
I've detected a spot there with high energy readings. The Neo 1 should be able to teleport to it. Why are we starting there? Well, kid, it's the place we can get to easily.
come on!
Let's get this survey thing started.
Agreed. Anyway,
Enjoy your first in the century adventure into the wilds of Lentil. I understand, like, rival mechanics make sense for some things, but, like, I want to chill taking pictures of Pokemon. Oh, I got a lot of, quests here, huh? Didn't I get a terrific yawn? I guess I didn't. Maybe that didn't count. Or maybe I need to do it some other way? Gotta compete at chilling. I can relax harder than you can. Sleep on a calm night. It's a Pokemon that's nowhere to be seen most of the time, but at night he sleeps beside Torterra. See if you can find it. Is it the Score Bunny that I already took a picture of? Come on! Okay, fine. I'll take another picture of Hoothoot's Hidden Foot. Pokemon that sleeps in this area. Perhaps it would show itself if there was some other Pokemon nearby. Okay. Hoothoot has a hidden foot. It's a normal two-footed owl, but like most owls, it stands on one foot a lot of the time. And it's hiding its other foot up inside its feathers. Which is a thing that owls just do. Pidgeot's cool, but it's kind of distant. I think it'd warm up. Okay. So I've got to, like, find where these specific things are happening. Okay. That's cool. I guess I'm not going to worry about the requests right now because it seems like the... Actually, I don't know what you get for doing these requests. So... Every once in a while, maybe it's just because I'm hearing headphones, I hear Pikachu running and, like, huffing and, like, out of nowhere. Didn't want to come here.
Thanks.
To search. I gotta move my chat box. New area unlocked. Can we talk about that big fiery island for a sec? No? Okay. Foundja Jungle. Alright, yeah, let's explore the new place.
Great.
Alright, I'm in this ditch here. Great.
Enjoy your first time on Bella Silva Island. It really is a jungle out there.
Get it?
Keep your eyes peeled and your camera ready for Pokemon. Good luck.
Oh, okay. Oh. Whatever you are, you're gigantic and looking straight at me. What was the thing? I missed the thing. Oh well. Let's turn back around here. Another crystal bloom. Hi. Arbok. Alright, cool. Let's throw a... There we go. No? Okay. Apom, you want one? Quagsire.
Oh, really?
Is this rival gonna be cramping on my style? Gonna drive over this log, aren't I? I missed the thing. You mean question mark? Good shots. Oh. Maybe better shots right here, but you know. Hey Magikarp, how you doing? Actually swimming instead of struggling? Alright, how are these Quagsires doing? Quagsire don't care about no apple? What if I nail him with them? Is that what they're supposed to look like? The weird beady eyes? I actually don't know. My brain says that was a Ditto. Yeah, that's what I thought, but it doesn't have just the thin line smile that Ditto has. Maybe it's a virtual slime. How did you get, in the first snap, how did you get Ditto to transform back? Was it Pester Ball or was it Flute? I think it was Pester Ball. I only got 8 new Pokemon. Three in a row is better. Apom, I got the one of you eating. It's probably the best one. Pick a peck. Heck yeah, 3-star. Okay, I got a lot of these. 2 of them are 2-star. Looking right at me, not really centered. Let's go with this one. No, it's not looking at me. Magikarp jumping. Actually, yeah, I had photos of both 1 and 2-star. Arbok. Did not get a good picture of Arbok. Okay, so the other Quagsire also looks like that. Which doesn't rule out Ditto, but it makes it less likely. This one's 2-star because it just got bonked, probably. Lots of pictures of cats. This is the only 2-star. Cannot select photos in which the Illumina Pokemon phenomenon is not shown. Okay. can't select a crystal bloom.
Now then.
Let's see what we've got. We got these bound sweets looking away from me, but there are 3 of them.
Nice work.
Whoa. Okay, so apparently if I hold A, it
A new discovery.
absolutely speeds through things. I wanted to get to the score as quickly as possible. There. Alright, gold stars is good.
A new discovery.
Pick-a-peck, being a woodpecker.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Yeah, dead center, which is probably better than the off-center one that was looking at me. Size is worth twice as much as direction and twice as much as placement, so that's kind of important.
Nice work.
Let's keep the better one. Even though it's hidden behind stuff. This is a terrible picture of Arbok.
A new discovery. Nice work.
That should not have gotten 2,000 points.
A new discovery. Nice work.
It looks like it's been bopped by something. Try pairing Pokemon with striking backgrounds. Waterfall's pretty strike. It's not great, but ears are cut off, but hey, it's 2 stars.
Nice work.
Alright. Did I get enough points? Probably not. No, I did not.
I remember.
I remember. I can start uploading standout photos for you. They deserve to be seen widely. Photos uploaded would be added to your collection online. On your page, they'd be marked as my favorites.
By the way.
Okay, so you're just gonna take my best photos and upload them automatically. Todd's tips as big as possible.
Right, right.
No completed requests. Got 1 new request though. Making a splash. Okay, let's go back to the first one. I can filter by Florio. Can't filter by day or night, huh? Okay. Well, let's go through at night because I've got all these things. So I need to throw a fluff fruit at the Pidgeot that's near the fonts. Give one to a Murkrow. Get Hoot Hoot's Hidden Foot again. I don't know how to get a Yawn. It sleeps in this area, perhaps would show itself or other Pokemon nearby. Kind of hard to see these dark photos, see the detail in them. Maybe it's that I've got a bright light right there in my face, but it sleeps beside Torterra. Okay, so I've got some ideas about these. Cool. Watching the show, huh? Oh, scared him away. Okay, so Pidgeot wants some food, probably. Should have probably gotten a better shot over here, but that's good. Hey, you're Tangrowth. I need a better shot of you. Alright. Murkrows want to be eating.
Oh, really?
Whoa. Alright. Wake up, Pinsir. Heck yeah.
Ooh.
Goof's walking into the Torterra. Oh, I'm on the other side of them this time instead of going toward the water. That's... Oh, the swans, okay. Get some more ducklets just in case they're worth more. They don't wake up from that. Hoping that counts. Whoa! Alright, Oh, hi! There's a thing back here. Looks like the Bidoof have finished building their dam. That's fantastic. Sylveon! Some better Grookey's. Cool. Okay, so that might be the sleeping Pokemon. Magikarp? What are you doing up there? Running low on memory. Okay, I gotta save some for the Hoot Hoot. Hey, Pinsir. Okay, so there's the Hoot Hoot that I want to get. Is there anything else here? No. Throw the thing. Can't. Right, because it's on. Okay, hopefully that works. Those noises. Okay. Pretty sure that that Score Bunny is not the sleeping Pokemon that I cared about. Alright.
Welcome back.
So many photos. Alright, so we got more. Got some 2-star Bidoofs. Which absolutely get in. Got some 3-star Score Bunnies doing some sick fire moves. Let's just look at the 3 stars. Yeah, that's good. Sure, let's throw him that Pichu. These are not about the Bouffalon. None of these are about the Bouffalant, but sure, Bouffalant butt. Okay, Pidgeot eating. Big old Tangrowth. Always Bouffalant butt. Yep. That one's larger and more in the center. This one's looking at me though. Right, size is more important. Let's go with this one. Murkrow. You got some 3 stars. A 4-star? And that's a terrible photo. It's hidden behind grass, but I guess it's happy. 2-star Pinsir, unburrowing. Torterra. I think this counts as yawning. Just in case. That's a good picture of a ducklet. Got some 2-star Swannas. Looking right at me, but it's kind of cut off. Let's go with that one. I gotta wake up the Sylveon. Hey look, Professor, I got a picture of a dead Grookey. Sure. That's probably 2 feet. I already have a 3-star, right? Okay, so it's not gonna be better, but it might fulfill the request. I'm gonna save that Comey, Combee photo. Alright, let's do this.
Perfect timing.
I feel like that's going to happen a lot, where the Pokemon's going to be doing something special in the environment, and the professor's going to be like, but he wasn't looking at you! We got Pichu, what a charmer. This one's just watching a show, not doing anything special. Bouffalant butt.
Nice work.
It seems full of vigor. Wasn't it sleeping? Okay, Pidgeot's eating.
Nice work.
Having a nice meal. Not as good as the previous one. Direction and placement. That makes sense. I kind of hid it behind a Bouffalant butt.
Nice work.
Yeah, I knew that size would make it a decent photo.
Perfect timing.
Request complete. Fantastic. Yeah, you keep one of each star level, so you can, because it's like a scientific journal thing. You've got the 1-star of the Pokemon doing what it always does, the 2-star of the Pokemon doing, you know, sometimes it does this, and you get all the way to 4-star, and like sometimes, super rarely, they've been known to do this.
Great timing.
What fascinating behavior, unburrowing out of the ground. It's a nice upgrade from the original. Yeah, I mean, the original didn't really have that system at all. It was just like, you get a photo of a Pikachu, and you can replace that photo or not. So, when you get that surfing Pikachu in the first level, and then you find more Pikachu later on, do you still keep the surfing Pikachu?
Great timing.
All gold numbers. The original had a photo doing this is worth more, but I wanted to keep all the cool Yeah. I mean, it was nice that you could choose and say, no, I want to keep the Bidoof butt, but you know.
Nice work.
How is this size worse than the other photo? How is this direction worse than the other photo? Wait a minute. This photo is not of the ducklet. Oh no. This photo is not of the ducklet that's in the center of the frame. It's of the ducklet that's hidden behind the swan all the way on the right side. Because I didn't put the cursor over this one. Professor, you're wrong. It's this photo. Yeah, that feels a little bad, but
Nice work.
it seems to be swimming, as opposed to the other one.
A new discovery.
This is Sylvian. It's dead. Tired. Dead tired. Okay, request complete, so this was the sleeping one.
Nice work.
Yeah, that's a better grouping.
Nice work.
Yeah, the splashing one's better. Hoot Hoot is a mysterious one. You can see both its legs. Fantastic. The dead versions of things should always be worth more. No, they don't want to incentivize you getting out of the Neo one and stabbing your Pokemon to death. Then get back in and take a photo. I don't know that I agree that this is a better photo, but you gave me diamond stars, so that'd be a great mechanic. Maybe if it were like I defeated this Machamp in hand-to-hand combat. I'm gonna rip off Pokemon Snap that does that. Check out those gold numbers. This Combi is much better than the ones flying away from me. Get those points. Alright, I got dam completed. You've discovered a route that leads over Bidoof's Dam in Florio Nature Park. Oh. Which, by the way, is really surprising. There's not many of, with how unique Pokemon Snap was. You'd think somebody would come out. There have been other photography games, but like they haven't been on-rails shooters like Pokemon Snap was. It's... God, I'm blanking on the names. There's a very, like, artistic game that... like a graffiti artistic. Almost a little bit like Jet Set Radio, but then it gets into some, like, deep political stuff, but with the military saying that you can't leave this area. Where you're just going around taking photos of your skater friends. And the graffiti that's on the walls, and the policeman standing there with a gun. And that's interesting. But yeah, there's nothing quite like Pokemon Snap was. I gotta find that game now. I'm kicking myself not knowing the name of it. Captain Vince, huh? His adventures remind me of my own photography trips. I bet we'd have a lot of stories to swap. Oh, wait, I wanted to look at...
Whoa!
Sorry about that. I was so deep in thought I didn't even notice you. So do I have the other route now? Oh, now there's just another line drawn on there. But not on this one? Seems weird. Let's go to Y for the things. Let's look at the requests. I've got this one complete. Plus to swap? Okay. Alright, yep, I did the thing. Okay, these just seem like side quests that don't really do anything. There's that elusive foot. I got a frame. Okay. So I'm not gonna care too much about these then. Let's go back to the Foundry Jungle. Go away requests. See if I can get more, because there were a lot of trees blocking my way for good shots here.
Good luck.
Okay, some A-bombs. Oh, I should be taking pictures anyway because I need, like, if I kept a 2-star of A-bombs, I'd need a 1-star still. Oh, I scared them away. Thing over here. Right, this net. Got this web. Okay, threw that right through there. Oh, hey! Slay King. What's up? Nope, okay, cool. Go back over here. Nope. These butterflies and, Arbok, good. Let's get a better picture of Arbok. Let's see if I can get a better picture. It's this. Out of my way. No, it's eating. Terrible shots of it. Oh! Oh, oh well. Hi. What about you? Oh right, I need a picture of you jumping. That's later. Oh yeah, that is a hint system, makes sense.
So,
And fruit seems to be falling out. Okay. So there's a hole there that I should throw an apple into, probably? Okay, there's the cat. Where am I looking now? Down there. Ooh. Didn't see those before. Gotten rid of pester balls in favor of lethal bullets to be more merciful to the Pokemon. Yeah, I'm kind of not okay with the killing Pokemon thing. Gotcha. Oh, I missed it. No. Wow.
It's time.
Get a 1-star Quagsire there, at least. It really does look like what I wanted a new Pokemon Snap game out, doesn't it? It's so good. It's exactly Pokemon Snap, but better. In that it's more and better graphics. It's so chill. Like, my only complaint so far is Professor Oak doesn't say wonderful.
Oh,
You look hungry to take more photos. Okay. So, I already had a 1-star, but I hit it with a, those are flying. Hit it with an apple, so. This one I already have a 2-star, and I got a bunch of 1-stars, so that's good. Normal picture. New Pokemon. That's the best one I got. Arbok, okay. Just got 1-stars, so what's my best Arbok here? Oh no, X just swaps the photos, okay. That one's okay? It still doesn't show the majesty of Arbok. Quagsire only got 1-stars, which are better. Oh no, I did get some 2-stars, but... it's probably the best one. Better graphics, more game, plenty of things to discover. Yeah, absolutely. Alright. Yeah. Ancient Ruins. I wonder if that's going to be a new route. Watching this doesn't really spoil anything in case I do want to pick it up. You get to see some of the interactions between, like, what I can do. And I guess if you really cared about not knowing which Pokemon were in the game, but... oh no, there's a Pikachu in the Pokemon Snap.
nice work.
That's the thing, I don't know most of these Pokemon. Me neither! I only know their name because it tells me. Like, I know some of them. So for all I care, this is just a monster snapping game. Yeah. Take pictures of animals. This is a cute cat right here.
Nice work.
Cute leopard. I mean, leopard.
A new discovery.
I'm not entirely sure what this Yeti-looking thing is.
Nice work.
Maybe?
work. Nice work. Great timing.
Great timing. Check out this building.
A new discovery.
There's some ancient ruins. Incredible. What about the pose of the ancient ruins? I've seen Slaking before, the king of slacking. Okay. Yeah, I played the early generations, Gen 1, and then I didn't play Gen 2 until Heart Gold. And then I keep buying Pokemon games and playing like about 3 badges or gyms worth, and then just giving up. So I never actually learn any of the Pokemon. So like I have Pokemon X, I have what do I have over there? I don't have a Switch. Well, I've got Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, but that's not the Sword and Shield one. Heart Gold. What's the other Pokemon I have over there? Oh, right, I have Sun on the 3DS. The digital copy. That's why I don't have a box over there. You've hit a new stage. Hooray, level 2. By the way, thanks to the progress you've made, I've got something to report. Ooh. More things. Got a new request from someone. Is her name Rose? Not Rose. It started with an R. Make sure you can see the Pokemon's face.
All right.
Looks like you're finding your feet on the new island.
Now,
I'm finding my feet at the bottom of my legs, but it's about time I give you your next task. What is it? Rita, that's her name. I'd like you to visit the jungle during the night and photograph a Crystabloom glowing in the dark. What's a Crystabloom? Come on, Starmie, you don't even know what a Crystabloom is?
Oh,
I've been streaming for like 2 hours now. It's a type of flower that can give off light. Remember seeing any odd flowers out there? Yes.
Yeah.
no. Thanks.
The rival is a bit of a drawback. We haven't seen him do any rival things. He's mostly just been like annoying, which I guess is, yes, a drawback. Yes, exactly. I often see Pick-a-Peck flying near Toucannon's nest. I didn't know Toucannon was a Pokemon. Is it a toucan but with a cannon? Where is its cannon? I just see a toucan. Suppose they're up to. Plotting war. I heard a Pokemon crying around here. Where's it coming from? I heard lots of noises that I don't know what they are, but thanks. Yeah, I guess the requests are like to find other forms or other actions. All right. Let's play more game.
Thanks.
I like the requests better than having to go online to discover all the things I missed. Yeah, I have a feeling that even without the requests, like, Pokemon Snap, the first one, is a game about replaying levels over and over. Because you missed a thing. Or you can figure out a way to have the Pokemon do another cool thing. Or now you have a Pokeflute. So, I'm going to be playing all these levels over and over anyway, right? Why don't we take a bunch of photos and surprise the professor with them? Girl, you don't understand how this works. That's our job. Why don't I go into work, sit at my desk, do a bunch of paperwork, and I surprise my boss with it? What? I'm gonna surprise the professor with a lot of photographs.
It's pretty dark out there. You might have a hard time finding Pokemon.
Yep, I'm totally not gonna find any
Throw a
Pokemon.
glowing Crystabloom for me, would you?
Hey, what are you doing up here? What? Oh, Arbok! Sleeping in the trees, that's cool. I need to swing around and get a great picture of you. Okay, swing around. What we got? This way. Oh, it's you again, I don't care. Where were the three? Okay. Noise is over here. Oh, I killed it! Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. They specifically said fluff fruit were super light.
Awesome!
I might turn down the thing where they yell at me like that. Are those Ledian? Oh, like a ladybug? Oops. Alright, some cool bugs. That's cool. Sleeping kitty. Staring right at me. Fantastic. Beautiful photograph. Totally missed whatever birds just flew over me. Look at these. Ancient ruins at night. Okay, far off shot of a Crystabloom. I get closer to one, don't I? Hi. Going to sleep? Okay. There's an Illumina Quagsire. That's cool.
Oh, really?
Keep forgetting to throw food at things. Good shot of that. Take more pictures of this while it's larger. Try to lure it? Maybe? Oh, it's the thing. Ooh, nice big shots. Quagsire and of the Crystal Bloom. Cool. Looking right at me. Fantastic. Kind of off to the side on that last one, though. Alright, I got some good photos. Is that dragonfly a helicopter? I'll take another look at it. I know it's called Yanmega because it's in one of the Pokemon card sealed decks, the pre-constructed decks that are. It's a decent one online. Yanmega is a good Pokemon. Was that dragonfly a helicopter? No? I think it's just a big dragonfly. It might have been moving like a helicopter. Okay. None of these are pretty. Well, that one might be better than. The back wings that look weird. Oh, at the tail? Yeah. Yeah, I see what you mean. They help it rotate. This is the 2-star. Alright, 2-star buck. So many more little pictures. They're all 1-star. So 11's pretty good. Eleven's pretty good. I'm wondering if close-up of the face is going to be more points than this. Three-star Magikarp, right, because it's eating. Yeah. Alright, shiny Quagsire. So many pictures. Got some Crystal Blooms. I want the one doing the thing. Why not? Here's another Ancient Ruins. Hey, Prof.
Now then. A new discovery. Nice work.
I like how he's all try pairing Pokemon with striking backgrounds, as if I have a choice as to where the Pokemon show up. I'm in a jungle. Can't, whatever.
Nice work.
Not only am I in a jungle, I'm on a set track and can't move left or right.
Nice work.
It's been bopped. So some people complaining that it's on rail and not open world. Those are people who do not know what the original Pokemon Snap was.
Nice work.
I can understand that desire, but this works in its own way. Yeah, this is an arcade on-rails shooter, but instead of a gun, you have a camera. The level will take you through at its own speed, and it's your job to, instead of not getting shot, take good pictures.
A new discovery. Nice work.
So, I think one of the things about this 4-star system I like is it incentivizes me to take normal photos. In the first Pokemon Snap, once I got a picture of Pikachu doing something cool on that first beach, I didn't really want to just take pictures of Pikachus. There was no real incentive. It's not going to be worth more. It needs to be a Pikachu doing something. For this one,
Nice work.
I got, the last photo I had was a 2-star of that ladybug on the tree looking at me. But now I still need a 1-star, so I still need to just get a normal photo of it.
Great timing.
And I think I'm gonna like this a lot more than the first Pokemon Snap.
Nice work. A new discovery.
Gives you reason to not just abuse Pokemon until you get the 4-star. Yeah. All of the ruins we've found date back to roughly the same time period. All of the ruins we've found. This is a man talking as if we've seen other ruins. I think I like the daytime photo better. Looks like you've got the hang of nighttime research. By the way, now that we've got Crystal Bloom info, I've got something to report. Hope you're excited. Okay, so you found another... Does research level mean? It seems like it's just a level that you get for all of the points taken on that specific level in the world. So that was my level for Nighttime Jungle.
Yep.
And they made it seem like the actual level changes as you level up.
Now then.
Something new to show you.
Oh,
The orb thingies you've been working... Okay, so... As far as I can tell, this item is the replacement for the Pester Ball. Say they can make Pokemon and Crystal Blooms grow? Exactly, I call them Illumina Orbs. Fortunately, blue Illumina Orbs only work here on Florio Island. Okay, so I have to unlock orbs for different areas.
Now then.
Sure. Watch this.
Observe.
Nice!
That was awesome, says Starmie.
ooh.
Well,
What did you call it again? The Illumina phenomenon? I can't believe I'm getting those words right every time I say it. I'm saying them in, like, Specifically because I think I might screw them up, and then I'm not. You can use these orbs to send Pokemon and Crystal Blooms into the Illumina state for a little while. Watch for changes in their surroundings.
Yep.
So instead of just, poisoning the Pokemon temporarily, I make them glow. Did I obtain orbs for the other island? The aluminum phenomenon. The aluminum phenomena. There's a lot of requests piling up, actually.
Hey, so
Alright, let's go back to the first course and, So I unlocked a second route here, they said, because the dam was completed. Oh, actually, was that the route I was going on? The one where I went to the left around the the big turtles, and then went in front of those swans because the dam was completed? Oh, and I just skipped past it too fast, but on that menu, I could have hit X to change the research level. It looks like I can go back to earlier versions of the levels.
Take care.
Okay, so Scorbun is gonna have a nice light show up there. Gonna... Hey Buffon, cool. You wanna glow?
Oh, really?
Really? That's a good shot? Okay. You say so. Okay, a lot of the Pokemon don't seem to be doing anything when they glow. Yeah, I am going over the Bidoof Dam here. Alright, that's cool. Ooh. That's a better Bidoof butt. Alright, Magikarp, glow for me. That was good. Here comes Pinsir, so I'm nearing the end of the level. What are you doing? Super happy about something, huh? That's great. Uh-oh.
It's time.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Have fun.
Oh no, that one freaked out about something. Now I gotta go back and nail them with those orbs. Flood the valley to find a new path. Don't worry, the Pokemon can float. I'm not the one that flooded the valley. Pokemon are the ones that built the dam. Is it 4-star because it's blue flame? Probably. Alright, well, do that. Big boof. Okay, Magikarp. This versus the eating one? What if I do 2-star? I don't like either of those. How about the 1-star? What am I trying to be? They're splashing? I like the splashing one. Yeah, let's go with the 3-star. See if this is better. Alright, Bidoof Butt. Or do I do the 3 of them swimming? I mean, they're all facing away, but... Alright, Prof. Tell me more about the aluminum phenomenon.
Nice work.
A blue flaming kick. Did the Illumina phenomenon cause that? Heck yeah, it did. Complete, huh? Okay.
Hey,
That's a photo for each star level. Scorebunny's page is complete. It's a mysterious one. That's just a better shot of the 1-star Hoot Hoot. I mean, it might do something. I might have some sort of overall level based on how many complete pages I have.
nice work.
This is a slightly better sleeping shot.
Nice work.
This is not as good. Alright, Duck.
Nice work.
2-star photo's new.
Nice work.
Okay, the old one's good.
Nice work.
Okay, if you say so.
Perfect timing.
Swanna grabbing a drink. 2 stars because there's 2.
Great timing.
Torterra. That's what its name is. Alright, Bidoof Butt.
Nice work.
On the left we've got old Bidoof Butt, on the right we've got new Bidoof Butt. Winner is old, apparently. Just because of the size factor. Alright, Bidoof Butt.
Great timing.
That's a better Magikarp. Prof prefers bigger butts. Alright, return to camp.
Yeah.
Alright, I haven't done daytime for the first one.
Oh, right.
Look at this.
Bouffalants are in my way. Alright, that's cool. Just right here. This is much better than the other photos. They were way far away. Hey, look over here. Heck yeah. Nope, no one cares. Got it. Right, this stuff. I gotta find out.
Oh, really?
Uh,
Oh,
hi. You're not the Dodrio that was there before. There's a Bouffalon in here. What's this? Okay, so I'm gonna...
It's time.
Alright.
We have to knock down that fruit. Yeah, that's a good idea. Maybe that'll get the Tangrowth to move out of there or something.
How was it?
Get the Tangrowth to attack you. Maybe. I want a better 1-star photo. So my 2-star 4,200 is pretty good. A 1-star is not that great. This one will be best. Grookey, I got some better Grookeys, right? That's the only Grookey I took. Fantastic. Booth building a dam's not going to be better than the butt. Dodrio waking up. Terrible Pavilion shot. Alright. Two-star Wurmple. That's a good one. This is not going to be 4,000 points, but whatever. Sure. I don't have 1 or 2-star for this. I only have 3-star. I should take more photos of Comfeys. Tangrowth stares into your soul. Well, that one has more Pokemon in it.
All right.
Let's have a look.
Nice work.
That's a better photo. Grookey,
Nice work.
you must be in a hurry.
Perfect timing.
Looks like it's building a lodge. I found out how to beat Bidoof Butt. Let's get yellow numbers. No, Zerp, it's a dam.
Nice work.
This isn't a bad shot at all. Alright. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Take a look at these butterflies from behind.
Nice work.
This one's slightly bigger.
Great timing. Nice work. Nice work.
Still not a bad photo.
Nice work.
Not as good.
Nice work.
Tank growth is a tad unusual.
Nice work.
Remember to check what Pokemon you're missing photos for now. I'm gonna check out the album stuff that they were just talking about. Show me a photo of a Pokemon to make a page for it. On that page you can move your pointer over the Pokemon, press A to see its movements, hear its cry. If you discover it has other forms, you'll see those here too. Right, so this has red flower and orange flower. And probably more than that. Okay. So what is this? Is it holding its own tail that has flowers on it? Okay. Posy Picker Pokemon. Okay. Nothing unusual, a bit unusual. Okay, so I guess I only got the no gender difference, but I didn't get the female picture. This one doesn't say no gender difference. What's the difference? I don't see one. Oh well. Okay, so this isn't gonna show me... Oh, you get descriptions if you get more pictures? That's cool. Wherever there's a body of water, odds are you'll also find Magikarp. All it does is flop around, so it seems kind of weak, but it may in fact be hardier than it looks. Okay, so this isn't showing me like what Pokemon I missed in a region. Just what photos I have of those. Maybe map has. You can view information about courses you've researched. Pokemon and objects of interest are marked on the maps back in your trips. Oh wow. Okay. All the pictures I've saved and where I took them. That's cool. I'm actually going to end pretty soon, Zerp. So, thanks for hanging out. I will be back tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. And I will definitely be playing more new Pokemon Snap, because this game is... I really like it so far. Probably catch it tomorrow. Great. I will see you tomorrow then. Objects of interest. This is going to be like the Crystal Blooms, Ancient Ruins. Okay, cool. Have a good night. Alright, let's check out your space and then I'll call it a night. I've got my save. Oh, I guess I saved 2 photos of Bidoof Butt accidentally. Oh well, whatever will I do. Some research titles. Can I filter by what I have? No. Can I category by what I have? Received, yes. Look this way. Can I choose that as my title? Select a research title. I can't seem to do anything with it though. Oh. Or info. Maybe I change it here. Oh, that's correct. Just have my smartwatch. I have a bag. But I can't like choose my title. Photo with the highest score. It's weird that I'm getting research titles and I can't seem to do anything with them. Maybe they're just like achievements. That's gotta be what they are. Alright. Yeah. So this has been New Pokemon Snap. I will be back to play this 1 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Check out my here. There we go. I will upload this VOD as soon as this stream ends to YouTube. It'll take a little while for processing, but yep, there's my YouTube page, and then if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. You can catch my streams live. Twitch.tv/FadedOasis. I don't like how that's actually cut. That URL is cut off. Faded Oasis. Whatever. Yeah, I stream every Saturday and Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern US. Every Wednesday and Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern US. I will be back tomorrow with New Pokemon Snap. Have a good night.